Hello, welcome. My name is macdaddyisdumb, and today we will be teaching you how to set up Twitch channel point redeem for your Discord check-ins using Mix It Up. So the first thing we want to do is go to your Twitch channel points on your dashboard. That can be found under Viewer Rewards, Channel Points, and then you want to go to Manage Rewards and Challenges. You want to go down and create a new custom reward. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be creating something brand new. So we're going to call this one Discords with an S. Under the description, you want to add numbers and names for each of the Discords that you want people to use for check-ins. So here we will say, please use numbers only, and then 0 will be for Magnificent Corner, which is my Discord server, and then we will be using number 1 for Players Club, which is a stream team that I am part of. It is very important that you check this box right here, require viewer to enter text, because you want them to tell you what Discord they are coming from. Enter a cost. I recommend keeping this low. Between 1, 5, 10 channel points is a great place for this to make sure it's towards the top of your list, and you know it's affordable. So we're going to keep the cost low. I also set a cooldown and limit of 3 redemptions per user per stream. This allows for a margin of error. If somebody checks in incorrectly, it doesn't register, you can tell them during your stream and say, hey, user number 1, I need you to redo that, but type out the number 0 and the number 1 in one message, because you may have typed out something was not recognized by the command and Mix It Up. So additionally, too, if you have friends or people that are part of the community and they find something that doesn't have a cooldown or a limit on it, they may spam that on your channel. So this helps prevent headaches before they even happen. So once we've got this done, we're going to hit create. And if we scroll towards the top, we're going to see it right there, the very first one for 1 channel point. So we are all done there. Now we're going to open up Mix It Up. Assuming you have Mix It Up already set up, and if you do not, no worries, you can either look up videos online on how to do that, or I will be creating a startup Mix It Up video so that you can get your channel using Mix It Up on your PC. Click the 3 lines in the upper left corner right up here, and then click on Twitch channel points right down here. That's going to bring you to this page. If you don't have any of these commands set up yet, this page may be completely blank for you. So do not worry if yours looks very different than mine. I have a bunch of my channel point redeems already set up and ready to go. Towards the bottom, we just created the Twitch channel point redeem on the web page. We want to add command to existing rewards. We're going to click on this one at the very bottom all the way on the left here. Now this opens our command editor. From the drop down, you're going to want to make sure you choose whatever you named it as. So because I named mine as Discords, it's going to be that one right there. Otherwise, it would be the Discord check-in, which is what people commonly call it. Now down here, we want to go to the action, and we want to choose a conditional. And then hit this plus button. Now, I always recommend renaming the important ones here. This way, if you have to do any maintenance, editing, adding or removing from a specific command, it makes it very easy to find where you're going. So we're going to keep things simple on the name. So we're going to name this one 0, Magnificent Corner. Under the first value here, we want to put in $ALLARGS. That will take everything that the person types in their Twitch channel point redeem and scan it, and then that will help create the outcome of the channel point redeem here. So if this contains the number 0, right? We want to add one more clause, and we want to make it an OR clause. So we're going to copy this all args right here, paste it here, change this to contains, and in case somebody doesn't read the directions properly and they try to type out magnificent corner, you want a keyword in there to catch that, so you can at least make sure that you're telling them, hey, next time you can use only numbers, but you did check in successfully this time. All about making the viewer's life that much easier, and then they don't have to worry about things going wrong in the future. So now that we have our arguments done, the first thing we want to do is create a chat message. And this is just a nice way that in the chat lets the person know that they successfully redeemed the check-in. Now you can do $username, but I prefer to use $user display name, because then it properly capitalizes the person's username just like they have it capitalized or not capitalized on Twitch. So user display name has checked in from the magnificent corner. And then we can shrink that down because we are done with it. The next thing we are going to add is a sound. We are going to browse to our destination, which leads me to the next main talking point. Make sure if you have any photos, videos, GIFs, sounds, that you have these all organized in a folder for Mix It Up. So I highly encourage that you create folders. It takes a lot of the guesswork out, and that way if you're deleting stuff out of your downloads folder, you don't have to worry about deleting a crucial file to your stream. For the Discord check-in, I additionally have a folder just for that. I think it takes top priority, and I like to have all of that stuff in one nice, easy to find location. So we already have this folder open. It is my Discord check-in here. So we're going to open up the magnificent sound clip, which is only 1 second long, but I'm going to make the check-in 3 seconds long. So now we can shrink the sound down. The next thing I would like to do is add the photo. So for that, you want to find the overlay, parentheses, images and videos. Click on the plus sign. Here, I'm going to rename this one to PNG, which is the file type, the photo type, or you could call it the photo. The reason I want to do that is because I also am going to use the same overlay images and videos to display text on screen here in a moment. So we've renamed it. Now we want to browse to find our file, which is conveniently located in the Discord check-in folder. Here you can resize it if you'd like. This is where you choose your position. You can get very specific with the percentages or the pixels. For the sake of keeping things simple, we are putting this in the bottom middle of my channel, and we're going to pop this for 3 seconds in the duration. This is very crucial. If you do not enter anything here, Mix It Up will yell at you and tell you to add a duration. So it's really nice that it won't let you screw that up. So now we are done with this one here. So we are going to shrink this down. We are going to add one more overlay and images. This one is going to be text. We are going to copy the exact same message from the chat message and tweak it just a little bit. So that's $user display name is here from the magnificent corner. We are going to increase the text size. I am going to make this a light blue. with a shadow of blue, and it is going to be displayed in the center of the screen. I'm going to call it text on screen. The last thing that we want to do is add a wait to the end of this conditional command, and you want that to be equal to the amount that your command is run. So we have the photo set for 3 seconds. We're going to set it for 3.5 seconds for the wait. Now, if I try to hit save, if there's any errors that pop up, it will tell me exactly what I need to do. So we're going to try and hit save right here, and look at that. Mix It Up is telling us that there is an error that must be fixed. Overlay action, duration must be a valid value. So that means I missed a time on one of the items that I have added that will be displayed on the screen. And I know exactly which one it is. It was the text on screen, because I wanted to show you what the pop-up looked like when that was not selected. So here we want to match the 3 seconds of the photo for the text. So we're switching that to 3 seconds. We're going to shrink these down, and we are going to hit save. If it saves appropriately, that means there should be no errors. That doesn't mean there will be no errors. However, if you follow these instructions, there should be no errors. So now we are actually going to open that up one more time. Normally on a channel point or a command, you can use the play button here to test the individual item, or the play button here to test the individual item. However, since this is a Twitch channel point command that requires text to be entered, it will not work. So what we can do to see if everything pops is test all of these individually. So I'm going to go play all the way down the line here to make sure that our fun stuff is working.
Magnificent!
And it looks like everything worked perfectly. So now we want to do the most important thing when it comes to this Discord check-in, which is writing to a file. So we want to open up the conditional, add an action here, file, read write. And this needs to go before the wait. You want to change the action from save to file to append to file. You want to browse. I highly recommend already having a text file from Notepad saved. It's going to pop up and ask, would you like to replace this file? Just click yes. The text to save, I include the @ sign, which is how you tag people in Discord for thank yous. So this will automatically insert the @ symbol after somebody's username. So @ sign, $, user, display name, and that's it. And it's as simple as that. You repeat those exact same steps if you're adding additional Discords. So let's do that right now. If you'd like to make it easy on yourself, you can use this copy function right here to duplicate. Otherwise, you can build it from scratch, which is exactly what we're going to do right here. So the first thing we do is the conditional, +. We're going to add the name number 1 Players Club. The first is all args. And you're going to switch the compare to contains the number 1. We want to add one more clause with an or operator. And again, we're going to do $ all args. Switch the item to contains. And we're going to type out player. And again, this is if people don't properly read the instructions that you would like them to use just numbers, and they type out the word Players Club, whether that be Players Club, Players, or Player '(s) Club, it will still check the person in so that you can say thank you for coming by your stream. So we're done with the conditional here. Now we want to start with our actions. Again, we're going to do a chat message. $user display name has checked in from the Players Club. We're done with that. The next thing we want is a sound. All done with that. The next thing we want is the overlay and images. I want it to pop the GIF that I have. So I'm going to rename this to GIF. Switch this to image. Browse to find my file. And I know this sound is 4 seconds long. So we're going to make this duration 4 seconds. We're going to adjust the screen position. And we want one more overlay, images and videos. And we're going to change this one to text on screen. And we're going to copy some information from the chat message here, make it easy on ourselves. We're going to increase the pixel size. We're going to make the text color pink. We're going to make the shadow, let's go deep purple with a bold, and we're going to leave it in the center. And again, you want to make sure you add your duration. We're matching the photo for 4 seconds. We want to add file, read and write. Switch the action to append to file. Select the text file that you've already pre-created or create right now using Notepad. It pops up asking, this exists already, would you like to replace it? The answer is yes. Enter the text to save. That's $user display name. And the very last thing we're adding is a wait to the end of this. And we're going to make that for half a second longer than our action of 4.5 seconds. So now we're going to test to make sure our sound, GIF, and text on screen display properly. And it looks like everything worked flawlessly. The volume might have been a little bit loud, and you can adjust the volume up and down right here as needed. So make sure you're playing around with that. Once you have everything set here, hit your save button down here. And after your stream or the next day, you can go to those text files, copy the entire text file, paste it in the Discord server that you're thanking those people for stopping by. And once you've finished with your thank you post, make sure you delete all the contents of that Notepad file and save the file with nothing in it. So you can start fresh from every stream. You're not getting overlaps or anything weird like that. So that's the simple way to do the Discord check-in using Mix It Up on your Twitch channel points. So yeah, if you have any questions, if you found this video helpful, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and also feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments or with a DM. My name is macdaddyisdumb, and this has been a tutorial for teaching you how to use a Twitch channel point redeem for your Discord check-ins through Mix It Up. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.